Hi everybody, my name is Sofia Rabros and I'm a relationship counselor here in Plantation, Florida. So I've been asked a question of what may be the implications for somebody living by themselves and not having human touch and daily interactions with other human beings. It's a very good question to ponder on, right? We are made to be social creatures. We've never been, as a species, we've never roamed around individually. We've always been in groups. And as such, that makes our mental health and physical being tied to that need of being connected and in groups. There's a biological element attached to this. Through human touch, we develop oxytocin, which is the love hormone or the cuddle hormone. Some people call it like that. But by the way, it's also created with non-affection type touch, right? Like if a friend pats your back or touches your, just your body, or generally speaking, in a non-romantic way, it can also be developed or produced. And so what cortisol does, it helps reduce, what oxytocin does actually reduces cortisol levels, which is a stress hormone. When we have high levels of cortisol in our body, that starts affecting our immune system. So that makes us more prone to disease. So that's where the physical issue comes up, right? So if we're not able to produce so much of that oxytocin to help lower the cortisol levels, what we can do during this time, if you live by yourself, is to think of ways of how to reduce cortisol, stress, and still stay connected through virtual ways in order to have that mental connection, and curb the lack of oxytocin. So for example, you may want to exercise vigorously, and if you're not into that, at least exercise, move your body, right? But the heart pumping, vigorous exercise helps reduce cortisol even more. So make sure you move every day, so you reduce cortisol that way. You can also consider adopting a pet if you don't have one, right? Just like the touch of a pet, petting a pet laying on you, those kinds of things also have a positive result in terms of oxytocin production. So that could be a good way of trying to replace it as well. You can get a weighted blanket to provide you comfort physically. That feeling of having that weight helps with reduction of anxiety, which is connected to stress. So that's the way it can help. Do all the other positive things that we know to reduce stress. So like try to eat healthy, try to have a good sleep hygiene. So for example, try to get off screens an hour before you're going to bed, so that your melatonin production is intact, right? Because all these screens, the blue rays that they produce, they affect our melatonin production. So that's why it's good to get off screens, do any other ritual that might help you fall asleep peacefully. Maybe it's meditating, reading a book, taking a hot bath or shower, aromatherapy, like lavender smells, things like that. Monitor alcohol consumption. When we drink alcohol in excess, it stresses the body, and so therefore it also affects our immune system. And maybe meditate, generally speaking. I was talking about it for sleeping habits, but just try to do that regularly and practice mindfulness, like staying in the moment as much as possible and connecting with your purpose. How can you fulfill your purpose and stay connected with that? Maintain social interactions, as I was saying, through virtual platforms, right? Like FaceTime, Skype, those kinds of things. So you can continue to have that sense of belongingness and not feel isolated. And, do anything else that you know about yourself that help you feel distressed and taking care of yourself. So these are some ways in order to curb the feelings of isolation that you might be experiencing if you live by yourself. And so if you have any other questions that I can answer, please DM me or write below in the comment sections, and I will make sure to answer it to the best of my ability. Stay safe and healthy through this time, and I'll be around for more videos like this soon. My name is Sofia Rabrosa, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.